All right, you know who I am. Let's get right to the point. The main thing that needs to be said is that people need to have time off. They really do. They need to have absolute time off. But I'm beginning to see is that even if you are a boss, if you're not a boss, that whoever you're around, they don't want to just see you all of the time. You gotta let people have space from you. I know it's kind of a weird thing to be saying, but people need their space. And it's a big thing that I'm learning in a relationship, is that you got to give your partner space. Have them have time to themselves. I know I've been saying that. So this is the time of the doctors, and so we're going to take our flu shots and everything else. And I'm seeing that after or near when they're about to go to the doctor, leave them alone. It's just somehow I'm seeing that they kind of cut off. And I guess it's like they're preparing themselves to go to the doctor, or they're preparing themselves for the appointment, internally speaking. So the day before, you would normally go out and you would normally have a good time. But yeah, and I was kind of like, all right, hold on. I was kind of like, why aren't you in the party mode? Like, this is our day, which is tight in the first place. This is our day to be together. Well, ding dong, this will help you in your relationships. Come on, man, they're about to go to the doctor, duh. Oh, man, I kind of blew it on that one. So I hope that helps somebody out there. Just make sure you realize their schedule and like what they're about to go into, even though it's both of your days off, and it's usually your party time. Ooh, oh yeah, the sun is okay this morning. I think I can bear with it. But the other thing that I wanted to get across to y'all is the point of taking some type of cheesy, really, really generic time with each other. It don't have to be anything spectacular. I'm saying that you have to go back to the basics, is what I'm trying to say. Go back to the basics in your entertainment with your partner. All right? What I mean by going back to the basics, I mean to take a simple walk. Just to take a walk. You don't have to have this spectacular thing happening, going to Chalet Vivant, and then you go to the chateau, and I'm seeing like the basic stuff, it's being lost, and so we got to get back to the basics. As far as, taking a walk, having some tea with each other, just really, really simple. Going out doesn't have to be so expensive. That's what I'm trying to say, yeah. Now, if you don't have anybody, going out with yourself, it's a great time, actually, because you know what you like to do, so go ahead and do it, and there's no interruptions. But yeah, that was shocking for me. That was really shocking. That she just wants to do something simple. It doesn't have to be so expensive and dramatic. Yeah, even the comedy. I don't like going to. I like watching comedy, but actually going to a comedy place, no. I'd rather just watch the person on YouTube or something. But yeah. Oh, here's the other thing that I need to really express if you're still with me. Those that have diabetes, like the terminology of A1C, is it called A1C or AC1 or yeah, A1C. I'm living proof having 2 jobs, which I'm not boasting of that anymore, but you can actually bring down your A1C. What? Alright, he's close by. Okay. You can bring down your A1C in 3 months. I'm living proof. I'm totally living proof. My doctor was so happy with me. He was astonished at how fast I dropped my A1C. I was at 14.1. I went all the way down to 6.1, and that was just by, of course, the insulin that I was taking, but a drastic change of diet and activity. I won't go into all the details, but I'm just saying, if you're in that boat, it is humanly possible. I had the insulin go up to only to 12. I've never seen anybody stop here. Well, they building something back there? All right. More power to you, bro. You got to work in mud. Anyway, so that's it. That's all I wanted to say. And you don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe. I'm just trying to get these messages to my children. I'm definitely a digital dad. These are the things that I wanted to say to my children before I go off to work, but there's no way to say it. They're comatose, getting up as zombies, and they're not in a talkative mood, and I have to go to work. As you already know, my children are not with me. This is just child support separation. So, under the guise of death. Not guise, under the prerequisite of death. So this is like some hard things to be saying early in the morning, but it is what I'm going through. And so there's like a lot of dad stuff that I want to say, but I can't say it. They're gone. And even if I could get to the breakfast table, I've always been an early bird. My whole life has been early bird. And then there's no way to say it in the evening time because it's entertainment time and it's homework. And it's their time to get away from seriousness, as far as they've had 6 hours, 5 hours of serious talk, and they don't want any more serious talk when they get home. I can imagine. So these things are going to be frozen into YouTube, and I don't see myself in any type of danger of getting the channel shut down, because this is all for entertainment purposes only, for the legal right to say. So it's up to you as the viewer. Oh, come on. I can't go fast around here. I gotta go slow. And then when I do start driving fast on my route, people will start yelling at me. I'm just going to drive slow. Forget it. I don't care if the postmaster gets mad at me coming back at a certain time. If I speed up, you get mad. If I slow up, you get mad. It's just everybody's so touchy out here in the country. All right, Scope, thank you. Scope is my radar that I have plugged into a mascot, as you know. All right, if you are still with me, my God, thank you. And so please don't like this. Please don't subscribe. Going into the sun. I can't see anything. Wow.